Cards and reading glasses and props and bear with me. Bear with me. First, I'd like to thank Leill and Shawn for this beautiful and truly magical weekend. I know how hard both of you have worked on this, and bringing us all here together to this gorgeous spot. I know that some very close personal angels conspired to make sure the weather, the setting, and the music were perfect. So thank you, Jim and Linda. Thank you, Brian Jones. Thank you, Donald Zebarth. Thank you, Leill and Shawn. A poem about friendship that I thought was appropriate. Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive. And it is only possible by meeting that a new world is born. I have known Leill, I think back to the moment 30 years ago. I threw a party in my apartment in Detroit. Leill walked in with his girlfriend, Diane Subley. I remember what we were both wearing. I remember knowing that my life was about to change. I had the overwhelming feeling that I'd known Leill for many lifetimes, and I felt a huge surge of comfort knowing that I'd finally met my tribe. The 21-year-old version of Leill was everything you see and love here today. Smart, wickedly clever, confident, opinionated, sassy, fashion forward, way forward, grounded, centered, devastatingly handsome, and unlike any person I've ever met to this day. Very shortly after meeting Leill and embarking on our whirlwind friendship, Leill told me he was moving to Chicago. Without hesitation, I announced, I'm going to. Off we went, leaving behind everything familiar and venturing out into the great unknown. We had a blast. When I think about the randomness of that meeting, or maybe it was fate, and think about the life that I have and the amazing people that I know and love, and ultimately my 24-year-old journey with Lou, none of it would have happened if you hadn't walked through my door 30 years ago. So a belated and very humble thank you for coming to my party. Thank you for letting me in. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Over the years, our tribe has grown. Leill and I left the comfort of the Windy City. Leill went east, I went west. Our deep bond has only grown stronger. I've laughed harder than I've ever laughed in my life with Leill. I've danced and swam and traveled many continents. I've held his hand as we mourn the loss of our crazy-ass soul sister Brian, then Linda, and shortly after Jim. We've been an important part of each other's lives in the best possible way. 10 years ago, Leill introduced us to Shawn, our Shawnee. We knew immediately that Leill had met his match. They had an inkling, but we knew. Shawnee was centered, confident, determined, opinionated, sassy, and cute as hell. You see where I'm going with this? We had a match. The best part was seeing Leill light up and sparkle when he looked at Shawn. Even better was when Leill would try to give Shawn some shit, and Shawn gave it right back. S-A-S-S-Y, sassy. Shawn would say, ladies, I got this. There's a new sheriff in town. Today I'm filled with such happiness, knowing that my dearest friend has found an amazing man to share his incredible gifts with. I could not be happier. My heart could not be more full. Speaking for both Lou and me, you both mean the world to us. A world we didn't know existed until you arrived. A world infinitely richer for having shared it with you. Leill and Shawn, I raise my glass to you. May you two continue to create a beautiful world together. May you always feel comforted, knowing that you are part of a fiercely loyal tribe. We're a little wacky, but there isn't a group of people anywhere on the planet who love you more than we do. You will always live in our hearts.